Reaction of metals with other salts. Metals are not equally reactive. Take a clean copper wire and an iron nail. Put copper wire in iron sulfate solution test tube and the iron nail in copper sulfate solution test tube. Observe the reaction. The blue color of copper sulfate turns to green and copper coating is formed on the iron nail. The reaction is taking place in the first test tube, but in the second test tube there will not be any reaction between copper and iron sulfate solution. So, the equation of reaction in the test tube A is so. CuSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Cu. It is a displacement type of reaction. Iron has displaced copper and turned copper sulfate solution. It means that metallic iron is more reactive than metallic copper. Scientists have developed the reactivity series by doing many experiments of displacement reactions. The arrangement of metals in the increasing or decreasing order of reactivity is called reactivity series of metals. Metals are divided into highly reactive metals, sodium and potassium, moderately reactive metals, magnesium and silver, and less reactive metals, for example gold. Reaction of metals with non-metals. We know about electronic configuration of elements. Noble gases which have completely filled valences do not take part in chemical reactions. If we look into the electronic configuration of metals and non-metals, then outermost shells are incompletely filled. So, the driving force behind the reaction of metals and non-metals is to attain the electronic configuration of the nearest noble gas with a complete octave. Metals do this by losing electrons, while non-metals do this by gaining electron. Na gives Na plus electron. Cl plus electron gives Cl minus. Na plus Cl gives NaCl. Sodium atom loses one electron and forms a positive ion, that is a cation. Chlorine atom gains one electron and forms a negative ion, that is an anion. Chemical properties of nonmetals. Nonmetals are electronegative elements as they form negatively charged ion by accepting an electron. Nonmetals are a collection of elements having similarity in physical and chemical properties. Chemical reactions of nonmetals. First, generally, nonmetals combine with oxygen to form acidic oxides. Example, carbon plus oxygen upon complete combustion gives CO2, which is acidic. S plus O2 upon combustion gives SO2. In some cases, neutral oxides are formed. For example, two parts of carbon combined with oxygen upon partial combustion gives carbon monoxide. Generally, nonmetals do not react with water except halogens. Example, chlorine dissolves in water to form hypochlorous acid. Cl2 plus H2O gives HOCl plus HCl. Nonmetals do not react with dilute acid except halogens. Cl2 plus 2HBr gives CHCl plus Br2. Chlorine reacts with dilute hydrobromic acid to form hydrochloric acid and bromine. Nonmetals react with hydrogen under certain conditions such as proper temperature, proper pressure, a use of catalyst, etc. Example, sulfur reacts with hydrogen at a certain temperature to form hydrogen sulfide. S plus H2 gives H2S. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. Nitrogen reacts with hydrogen to form ammonia.